dear students, this is a meter bridge. Why it is called meter bridge? Because it consists of a wire of 1 meter. This wire is made up of constantan or manganese. Remember these names, constantan and manganese. It will be helpful at your practical viva also. Okay. And what is the length of this wire? 1 meter or 100 centimeter. How this device is helpful to us? This device is helpful to measure unknown resistance and to compare two resistances. Okay, here you can see one resistance box, one unknown resistance, S meter wire, galvanometer connected with a jockey. Okay, one battery and one key. When you move this jockey on this wire at balance point, okay, this galvanometer will show zero deflection or null deflection. Suppose at this point J, galvanometer current is 0. So at this point we can find left side L, length of the wire L, having resistance P, right side total length is 100 centimeter, this much is L, so this much is 100 minus L, and resistance of this 100 minus L wire is Q. Okay, to understand it better, let me explain one concept called resistance by length. We are taking this symbol rho. So resistance is equal to rho into L. Okay, so resistance of length L is equal to rho into L is equal to P. Similarly, resistance of length 100 minus L is equal to rho into 100 minus L is equal to Q. Okay, resistance per unit length is equal to rho. I have taken one symbol. So resistance is equal to rho into length. Okay, so resistance of this much is rho into L, resistance of this much is rho into 100 minus L. Now under balance condition, let me utilize this space. Under balance condition, you know P by Q is equal to R by S. Okay, so in case of P, we can write rho into L. In case of Q, we can write rho into 100 minus L is equal to R by S. Okay, here rho cancel. So final expression will be L by 100 minus L is equal to R by S. Okay, let me write this final expression here. L by 100 minus L is equal to R by S. So to compare two resistances R and S, we can use this formula, or if S is your unknown resistance, then to find S we can write like this: S is equal to R into 100 minus L by L. These two formulas are very useful. Okay, this formula helps to compare resistance of two resistors, and this formula helps to find unknown resistance. In this way, meter bridge helps us a lot. Okay, you can find meter bridge at your physics lab. There you can get this arrangement. Okay. So dear students, here is the potentiometer. It consists of segments of wire, each having length 1 meter or 100 cm. The more number of wire you increase, the more accurate your reading will be. Why? Because here potential gradient is one physical quantity is there. I will explain you potential gradient, but before that, see the instrument. It consists of segments of wire, one emitter, one mother battery, one rheostat to constrain the flow of current. Then here below we are connecting two batteries of EMF E1 and E2 to compare them. Okay, galvanometer is there connected to jockey J. This resistance is to support galvanometer. To make the galvanometer safe, we are connecting one external resistance. Okay, this much is the instrumental arrangement. You will do practical taking this apparatus. Okay, in theory, first you have to understand what potential gradient is. Okay, its symbol is K and formula is V by L. Okay, the more length increases, the potential gradient will be that much less. Very small potential gradient will give us accurate reading. So here potential gradient is equal to potential by length. So K into length will give us potential. Okay. Based upon this formula, we will compare EMF of these two batteries. Okay, comparison of EMF of these two batteries. Let's do one thing. First, connect battery E1. Okay, let's connect battery E1. Before connecting battery E1, you have to switch on key K, and with the help of rheostat, you have to make the current I constant. Okay, you connected E1, then move the jockey on the wire. Okay, at a certain point you will get galvanometer reading becomes 0. Okay, at 0 galvanometer reading you will get the balance point. Okay. At that balance point you will have potential E1 is equal to potential gradient into, suppose length is L1. Okay, now disconnect battery E1, connect battery E2. Again move the jockey on the wire at a certain point or at a certain length L2. You are getting galvanometer current 0 or you are getting the balance point. At that balance point you will have the EMF E2 is equal to K into L2. Suppose this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Divide 1 by 2. Then your expression will be E1 by E2 is equal to K L1 by K L2. So this potential gradient K, they cancel each other. So finally you will get EMF of first battery by EMF of second battery is equal to length 1 by length 2. In this way you can compare EMF of two batteries at balance point where galvanometer current becomes 0. Okay, when galvanometer current becomes 0 you can get this. Understood? Now come to the second part, measurement of internal resistance of a cell. For this we have to make little bit changes here. Let me show you what are the changes. Okay, so dear students, to measure internal resistance of a cell we made this changes. This is the cell E prime whose internal resistance is small r. We have to find small r, so we connected one external resistance key K2. You know what to do first. Switch on key K1 with the help of rheostat, make the current constant. Now part 2. Take E prime, switch off key K2, move the jockey, read the galvanometer current to be 0. At galvanometer current 0, you will get E prime is equal to constant into L1. Suppose at length L1 of this wire you are getting galvanometer current 0. So E prime is equal to K into L1. Now connect key K, means you connected the external resistance S. When external resistance S is connected, now you will not get EMF, you will get potential difference. Move the jockey on the wire, find the length and you will get potential difference V is equal to K into L2. This is equation 2. Okay, E prime when S is disconnected, V when S is connected. Okay, external resistance is connected means you will get the potential difference or terminal potential difference. When external resistance is not connected, you will get EMF of the cell E prime. Now divide 1 by 2. So you will get E prime by V is equal to K L1 by K L2 is equal to L1 by L2. You know the internal resistance of a cell R is equal to, the formula is E by V minus 1 into external resistance. Okay, so R is equal to E, here E prime, okay, E prime by V, we have L1 by L2. So internal resistance R is equal to L1 by L2 minus 1 into S. L1 you know because you calculated L1 by moving the jockey. L2 also you know. S, you connected external resistance, so you better know the value of external resistance. All these values are known. Taking these known values, we calculated unknown internal resistance of a cell. Isn't it that simple? Okay, you will do practical by taking this formula only. So दोनों तरफ से आपको फायदा होगा, प्रैक्टिकल में भी और थ्योरी में भी. Okay dear students, this much is the chapter of current electricity. I started in between the chapter, or I covered 50% of the chapter starting from resistance, series, parallel. Okay, these videos will help you to make a quick revision. Okay, thank you, signing off, bye.